MotorEx is back in Melbourne for 2016. It's a great place to hold a big car show. There's no other place like Melbourne for car culture, but it's not just about cars that makes it a great place for events. People in Melbourne turn out in huge numbers for any kind of big event, and that's why we're so excited to be back in 2016. The first time we were in Melbourne 2 years ago, we set a new record crowd for attendance at MotorEx, bigger than any other show we've had. So we're certainly hoping for around 30,000 people again in 2016. It's a great action-packed show. It's bigger and better than ever. I say that every year, but we genuinely take the show to a new level in Melbourne this time round. We've expanded the total footprint of the show to 75,000 square metres. That's about 10 full-size football fields. So there'll be plenty of action, plenty of things to see, and massively bigger than last time round. There are always plenty of highlights at MotorEx. This year's no exception. Top of the food chain is Meguiar's Superstars. This is where we have the best cars in the country, 100,000 in prize money across the entire show, about 60,000 that is just for Superstars. A swag of trophies. This gets the best cars in the country to MotorEx. Then we have Street Elite Showcase, a huge program now. I think we have 90 cars in Street Elite Showcase this year. To think we only started that 3 or 4 years ago as a new category. It's emerged as a stunning class of cars now. And there's Muscle Car Marvel. This is where we have a lot of clubs, of course, but they're the best of club cars. There's certainly a lot of favourites like Commodores and Falcons across the range, but again, it's something you don't want to miss. Then we have Real Street Boulevard. It's a really diverse collection across the entire range of the Australian car hobby. Movie Car Mania is what's new this year to MotorEx in Melbourne. We had it last year in Sydney. Great acclaim with George Barris out. We've decided to extend that into Melbourne. We found that there are more movie cars in Melbourne than Sydney. This will be a spectacle you definitely don't want to miss. Performance Garage is a real favourite. It's all about high performance and motorsport. Great cars, great businesses on display there, great advice, great services. There's also over 100 exhibitors at MotorEx. And that's something not to be missed. It's not just a car show. We've got a lot of exhibitors, which is all about information, advice on products and services right across the automotive aftermarket. Melbourne Showgrounds is a great venue for a big show like MotorEx. Now, last time round we did have some parking challenges. This year we've solved them. We've got a new deal in place with Flemington Racecourse, the home of Melbourne Cup, right next door to the venue. So now it's easy in, short walk, and you're at the show. So all ticket information, other details about MotorEx, go to the website, motorex.com.au, and don't forget the dates. It's the weekend of July 16 and 17.